Buongiorno from our home in Sicily. We're going to take you to a beautiful festival with traditional clothes and singing and dancing and Sicilian carts and many, many craftsmen. In fact, Alfred brought me this beautiful necklace. You'll meet the artist in just a little bit.
So now, Bunster, how the heck have you been feeling?
Well, before I tell you how I'm feeling, I just want to tell you how overwhelmed and how much love I felt from all of you guys on Facebook, on YouTube, on You, Me, and Sicily, on my personal, on Alfred's personal. I felt the love, I felt the prayers, and let me tell you, I'm feeling great. For the surgery went very, very successfully. Now I'm slowly building my muscles back, my mobility back. Wait till you see this machine that I have to do for 30 minutes every day.
She's doing well. Honestly, she's doing good. She's doing as good as the Boston Red Sox, who made the playoffs yesterday. So, Bunster, that's a good sign.
That's a good
Maestra's
sign.
coming back, and the Red Sox are in the playoffs.
Now,
What more could I ask for?
Now, I do want to go over something that many of you have asked for, is how much did the surgery, my hospital, and everything cost? Okay, so I put down a list, and I'm going to go through it a little bit. Now, I want to remind you guys that I am a resident of Italy. I have a resident card, and I also have my health card because I have a dual citizenship, United States and also Hungary, which affords me the ability to live here in Italy for as long as I want and get a health card. Now, because I'm not an Italian citizen, Hungarian citizen, I have to pay once a year for my health benefits. It has been progressively going up from when it was first time maybe 200 euro, 400 euro, 600 euro, up. It is now costing me about 2,000 euros a year to cover for my medical expenses. Now, what does that mean? So, for instance, if I call a ambulance to take me to the hospital, to take me to get a test, which I did, costs about between 70 and 90 euro each way.
So 180 euros, roughly a little over $200.
Right.
For
the CAT scan that I had to get cost 80 euro.
It's about $100.
My wheelchair, which we decided to purchase so it would make my life easier, Alfred's life easier, and who knows, for potential clients down the road we may need it, cost 550 euro, but there was an extension of the leg, so it was 500 plus 50 for my leg extension. Then the medicine. So there's a bunch of medicines that I have to take, antibiotics, probiotics. I have to give myself a shot every day, so forth. That costs between 100 and 150, 200 euro, plus I'm doing a lot of vitamins and collagen and so forth. So about 200 euro right there. What else?
Well, we have private drivers.
Well, wait a second.
Now we have drivers.
Well, now we're talking about medical.
Oh, okay.
How much did my 3 nights in the Morgani clinic cost? Okay.
Yeah.
So the way it works here, they're very particular. They want you in a full day before surgery, so they get take your vitals, take all types of tests to make sure that you're ready for the surgery. They do the heart test and so forth. Then they do the surgery, and they require you to stay an extra day after the surgery. So they're not like, okay, surgery's done, ciao, see you later.
Yeah.
You're required to stay. So for 3 nights, it cost me, I had a single one night and a roommate the second night, food included, they washed, everything included, $250 for 3 nights.
So it sounds to me like the total cost, if you add it all up, is roughly around $1,500 US.
And we're not done yet, right? Because I'm going to have physical therapy, and I'm going to need to pay for someone to come here. Now, that machine that you saw earlier that I have to do every day for 30 minutes, that costs 15 euro a day to rent.
So that's another 150 euro, about $170.
So at the end of the day, really affordable and doable.
$2,000. That's the equivalent in the United States of 4 aspirins, Esther. Believe me.
At a hospital,
The
yes.
surgery alone that you would have had would probably have been $15,000 to $20,000.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Okay, there's no comparison
In the
whatsoever.
healthcare, you've asked me, I've said it in the video that we had last week, excellent. I could not be more satisfied, not only with my surgeons, the staff, the dietitian, the physical therapist, the nurses coming and going, the people cleaning. The place was impeccable. So that's a whole thing. Now, we've done many, many videos on living here in Sicily and what healthcare and so forth, and so you can, I'll probably put a link to that video where Alfred goes a little bit more in depth in what needed for healthcare here. But for Alfred, for you, your healthcare is pretty free, except for the medicines that you have.
Well, I have
vitamins.
to say this, like I said, there were two different types of hospitalizations. There's the public hospitals, and then there's the private clinics, okay? We prefer to go, because of the cost that you just heard about, to the private clinics. I mean, we don't think it's nothing, really. When I go for my heart stuff, I go for all the tests, echocardiogram, you name it, all the tests, the doctor, blood work, the full Monty, and the last time I went, it was €250. Hello?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
to
unbelievable.
get
Yeah.
blood tests, when we had to have a blood test for COVID and so forth, you're talking about €100 to get a full, that may have changed nowadays, but to get a full test. So it's very affordable. And I have to say that my surgeon, Dr. Angelo De Giunta, is a folk hero around here. I couldn't believe how many people had surgery done with him. So, that was a choice that we made to go to a private clinic.
Here's what I know. I watched what is the fella called? An intern doctor. Is that like a new doctor? Work on her yesterday during her examination, and the first thing that I said to Esther was, man, this guy's got gentle hands. He touched her like, I don't know, like an angel would,
He
barely.
was very gentle.
And he's going to be a good
Very
surgeon.
kind.
And
Very
very kind man. He had a great disposition. Sometimes the bedside manner is a little bit kind of gruff in the States. I'm not sure how it is every place, but sometimes it is. But I am very happy with the services that the Italian authorities and the hospitalization people are giving this woman.
Well,
Unbelievable.
maybe you and your knees, maybe next.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, she, my knee. It's been lousy for 7-8 years. I decided after all this, I'm going to get my knee transplanted.
Did you hear that?
No. I'm going to try to get it
Did
with
you hear
Angelo
that?
De Giunta.
You guys are my witness.
But you know what the overriding reason is? It's not really because, I can't deal with the pain, because I kind of like to hobble, to be honest with you. It's because with one leg, I can't take care of Esther right now, and it's bugging the crap out of me. So, because I could do everything, really, but because I only have one knee. So that was kind of like the straw that broke. No,
You're the best.
That's the straw that broke the camel's back. I need to be, if you're going to be here in Sicily,
You're the best.
and we have a vast network of friends that we built up over 20 years, but for people who, are newcomers to Italy, they perhaps don't have that vast network that we have, And if it was just her and I, with me with a bummed leg, I mean, just getting the groceries up the stairs, with the heavy bottles of water, would have been quite a task for me personally. So I said, the hell with it. I'm going to suck it up. January and February, there's not too much to do. And I'm going to get it done this year, hopefully.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to this festival, because this is, okay, first of all, I have to show you this necklace, because it is so beautiful, handmade. There's the Sicilian flag. Whoops. It's very, very beautiful, handmade. Anyway, this event is a yearly event in Via Grande called the Vendemmiglia. Now, Vendemmiglia literally means picking of the grapes, because here we are in late September, early October. This is the period where they pick the grapes, and every year they have a festival around it, showcasing some of the fall harvest, which you'll see, featuring some handmade products, the singers, the dancers, and all of that. It is a great event.
Esther, I love this particular event in this town that I really love, Via Grande, too, as well. But one of the shots there is of the gal that sells the local fruits from this time of the year. And I tried the best I could to get close-up shots of the fruit. I thought they were just terrific.
Stupendous.
The second thing that impressed me was the basket weaver That woman is a talented woman making.
Yeah.
That's really a lost art. The third booth that I really enjoyed was the fella, the copper guy. The guy's
That's the same guy that we see in Otto Brata,
Yeah,
in
that's just
Zafarana
unbelievable.
Etnea every year.
And then
All right, let's go to.
wait a
oh,
minute. The
go ahead.
last one was, of course, where Tom and Karen did the taste testing with the chestnuts that
first
just came out.
chestnuts.
And by the way, I did a piece this week on chestnuts for my personal thing. I've now become and besides roasted chestnuts, which I love, but I did a whimsical piece this week that I found out a lot of people also do. I made a whole big bunch of boiled chestnuts.
That's the way
It's
they
easy.
do it in Hungary.
They're so delicious. Those little guys are packed with vitamins and minerals and everything else. So anyways, the chestnut thing is really good. Okay, I'm in Via Grande, and I'm going to show you some things that are lost in time. Look at these beautiful handmade baskets by this beautiful and lovely woman over here. Somebody was asking me recently, Alfred, do they still make baskets in Sicily? Let me tell you something. They make the best baskets, the absolute best baskets. La Ventimiglia e le sue tradizioni. That's the name of this festival right here in Via Grande. It's just opening up. I'm with the legendary Karen and Tom, the three of us. I wanted to show you one other one over here as I'm walking. This fella over here, another lost art, copper work. Look at this, copper work. So we're just getting here. We came here to see the horse carts. Anything interesting, I'll show you. Okay, this is my friend Carmelo. Season's first chestnuts with the roaster. As you can see, the roaster. See, very interesting. Very interesting on the chestnuts. They come from Sant'Afio, Via Grande, Padada, over here. Look how big they are, huh? And they're here at the beautiful festival. But I wanted to show you the horseshoe. Unlike the United States, they put the horseshoe upside down as opposed to the other way. And why do they do that? And that's done every place. It's because to trap the evil spirits here as they enter into the doorway. And typically they'll put a ribbon around it as well. So the Sicilians do it opposite what they do in the United States. A very interesting thing. Chestnuts. E grazie. Come? Ah, look at Carmelo doing his thing. Okay. Say ciao America.
Ciao America.
Ciao America. First taste test of the season with the chestnuts. We have Tom and Karen here, our experts on chestnut cuisine. We brought them all the way in from New York. First one.
Very nice.
Okay, tell me about it. Taste?
Sweet, yeah.
Good taste?
Very good. Not strong flavor, not overpowering.
But also there's something later, like you say, later in the year things change.
There you have it, folks, from two chestnut gourmands from Buffalo, New York. Tom and Karen. Ciao. This lovely woman, her name is Sandra, and her handsome husband, Salvo, Via Grande, and I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that, we enjoy on a daily and weekly basis. Chestnuts are coming out right now from this area, Sant'Afio, Zafferana dell'Etna, but here this is Via Grande. The pomegranates are out right now. They're coming out right now. The most succulent pears you've ever had. Just unbelievable. Pomaroro, the tomatoes. Carob. Look at the grapes. This is the time of the year that these beautiful things come. And of course, olives. Fresh olives, you crack those, you put them in brine, you let them sit. This gentleman over here has peppers, has pumpkin, has tutti cose.
Grazie.
Signora, grazie mille
Thank
per
you.
tutte. Buona giornata.
Grazie a voi.
Ciao.
Ma lo sai tu?
My friend Sebastiano from Jade, and his wife makes this gorgeous jewelry. Look at this beautiful stuff that she makes. And me, Mr. Cheapskate, is so motivated that I'm going to get a piece for Esther because she's in her recovery. And what is Esther like more than anything else? La Sicilia qua vuole compro questo. So I'm going to buy this one for Esther, Sissi. And what do you think, Tom? Did I do a good job there?
I think you did a wonderful job.
Karen, you think so?
taste.
Okay,
Good
you think
stuff.
she'll like it? All right.
Good
So this is
stuff.
a little present for the Bonsta. Sì. Hey, Sebastiano.
Sicily.
Okay, perfecto. Grazie mille.
I want to say thank you very much to Tom and Karen for helping us out, for the video work that you've done, for just being overall friends here. Grazie mille. It means a lot for Alfred and I.
Yep. I want to deliver a special message to the Messina family and Methuen, Lawrence, etc. When I was in Via Grande, Ray, I'm talking to Ray Sr., and also Ray Jr., but Ray Sr., when I was there, I bumped into Saro, your cousin Saro, first cousin Saro Messina, who at age 79 still works for the Red Cross. He's over there dressed in
Amazing.
all his uniforms. Saro Messina he's like my big brother here, okay? He's really he's been a go-to guy for me for 25 years. So when I saw him, he turned around, he hugged me. We embraced for a long time, much more than men usually do. It was just a loving embrace. And he looked at me and he said one thing. I said to him, I said, Sada, it was great to see you. He said to me, you know what he said to me, Ray? He said, but Peter's not here. I said, yeah, I know. I said, my heart is broken. He says, no. He says, but Peter's not here. And I want you to know that your cousin Sado carries your brother in his soul every single day, you guys, okay? That man loved your brother, unbelievable, and I think it's been well over a year since
Yeah.
Peter's passed, right? And his memory still is
He's
in
still
Via
with
Grande.
us. He's still with
Yeah,
us. His
yeah.
spirit is still with us. Anyway, before we go, the pears that we got, the little Corsica pears, which, by the way, are through the roof nutritious. They're
Yeah.
only available in this period.
Yeah.
I made a little something. Take a look. Nothing warms the soul more than a pie made with the beautiful pears. All right, let's see here. Nice and crunchy. Do you hear that? The ingredients are pears, raisins, pine nuts, cinnamon, sugar, butter, let me see, and cheese as well. Perfect for a fall food to warm the soul. We have a small favor to ask you. If you're enjoying this type of content, first hit the like, because believe it or not, it really helps us. And if you could, $1.99 or $2.99 a month, it really helps support this channel. You hit the join, and it's a community there. And sometimes I put some extra stuff, but really for $1.99, $2.99 a month, it's just a way to support us.
Don't you want to see the further adventures of Hopalong Vita? And let's see how she's going to be going on the next several weeks, especially when the October group is about to arrive, Esther. How are you going
Ready.
to do that?
Listen,
She's ready.
me on crutches, that's next. Anyway, thank you again for all your support. Thank you, Alfred, for sticking by me.
God
And
bless
listen,
you.
this community, This is what I have to say about this community. Our YouTube family is the best.
The best.
Love you guys.
God bless you. Go Red Sox.
Ciao.